Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg placed adverts in national newspaper apologizing to users for the firm's recent data scandal. Photo, Getty, Kahal Milmo 11 hours Sunday, March 25, 2018 Facebook users have expressed outrage after finding that details from their phone calls and text messages have been collected for a number of years by the troubled social media giant. It emerged that users of the company's popular messenger app have had details of who they called or texted and the telephone numbers of those individuals archived by Facebook regardless of whether the communications were made via the technology company's platforms. Scandal. Facebook, which this weekend took out adverts in several British national newspapers to apologise for the data privacy scandal involving London-based company Cambridge Analytica, said users had consented to the disclosure of the information, known as metadata, so that contacts on their smartphones could be synced with the messenger service. Read more. Facebook knows how often I text my wife and get a curry. It's creepy and Orwellian. Facebook might be too big to fail, but it's not too big for people power to change the social media company, which has seen billions wiped off its share price in recent days, insisted that none of the information, which did not include the contents of any phone calls or texts, was sold to or shared with third parties. The extent of the data collection has nonetheless taken many users by surprise, with some taking to Twitter to express concern that they had found details of hundreds of calls over a period of years when they used a Facebook service to download a file of their activity on the company's platforms. "I'm appalled," the actor and writer Emma Kennedy said. "I've just looked at the data files I requested from Facebook and they had every single phone number in my contacts. They had every single phone number in my contacts. They had every single social event I went to, a list of all my friends, and their birthdays, and a list of every text I've sent." She added, "They have phone numbers of people who aren't on Facebook. They have phones number of household names who, I'm sure, would be furious to know their phone numbers are accessible. I'm appalled. I've just looked at the data files I requested from Facebook and they had every single phone number in my contacts. They had every single social event I went to, a list of all my friends, and their birthdays, and a list of every text I've sent." Emma Kennedy, at Emma Kennedy, March 25, 2018. Android phones. The collection of the information was first highlighted by a New Zealand-based blogger, Dylan McKay, who posted excerpts from his Facebook file which he said showed metadata for all his calls and text messages between June 2015 and December 2016. "Downloaded my Facebook data as a zip file. Somehow it has my entire call history, with my partner's mum. pic.twitter.com/siruha4vd. Dylan McKay, at Dylan McCain's, March 21, 2018. Metadata about every text message I've ever received or sent. Spoiler, I don't use Messenger for SMS. pic.twitter.com/ehuxperv. Dylan McKay, at Dylan McCain's, March 21, 2018. The details of calls and texts are believed to have been only collected from Android phones. It is understood that the company believes its policy is no different from other platforms which allow users to sync or import their contacts. A Facebook spokesperson said, "The most important part of apps and services that help you make connections is to make it easy to find the people you want to connect with. So, the first time you sign in on your phone to a messaging or social app, it's a widely used practice to begin by uploading your phone contacts. Contact uploading is optional. People are expressly asked if they want to give permission to upload their contacts from their phone. People can delete previously uploaded information at any time." Breach of trust. In the newspaper advert apology, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg apologized for what he said was a breach of trust, arising from a quiz developed by a university researcher which had resulted in the leaking of the data of millions of Facebook users. In the advert, headlined, "We have a responsibility to protect your information. If we can't, we don't deserve it," Mr. Zuckerberg said. "This was a breach of trust, and I'm sorry we didn't do more at the time. We are now taking steps to make sure this doesn't happen again." iNews. https://inews.co.uk